again. Welcome back to Okami. Starting off, we are in the Dragonian Palace. It's gonna be a heavy story one today. Last time we did some adventures around northern Marashima Coast, and we were told by the Queen of the Dragonians that we have to get the dragon orb out of the belly of the dragon. Oh, you've got a shell amulet? That means Otohime must have found you worthy. Forgive my rudeness. You may pass. Emmy, doesn't it seem like we've been meeting lots of girls lately? I mean, how long has it been since we ran into a guy? I only half hope they don't take advantage of me. Heh. Jesus. Okay. And if we look in the hole, there it is. Huh? What the? It's that pesky water dragon. How many times did that rampaging sea monster almost finish us off? So it makes its home here, eh? That's one huge, nasty-looking mouth on that thing. Think we really could go in there and come back out alive? I mean, we're not talking about the Emperor's stomach here. So once again, we find ourselves jumping into the mouth of something bigger than us. Grab this real quick. And, as Isun says, leap before you think. Inside the dragon. Well, here we are. This is the water dragon's stomach, huh? Is it just me, or is it unbearably hot and humid in here? With the way this dragon is running amok, I'm sure we'll see all sorts of gruesome things down here. I just hope I don't lose my lunch. Think we're really gonna find that dragon orb in here, Amy? Nope. Only one way to find out, Isun. Fortunately, we'll start out with some good treasures. Probably painfully obvious, but if you don't grab these, then you lose out on them because we won't be coming back here after we're done. Not like you can just ask the dragon to come back and go to sleep again so you can re-enter his gut to find all the goodies. The good news is, there are no stray beads in here, so we don't have to worry about that at all. But there are plenty of goodies. Uh-oh. And of course, there are a couple demon scrolls. So we'll go ahead and fight all these fights. And the guardians were cherry bombs. Oops. Power slash for the Chimera. we go. Let's just take a quick gander. Doesn't seem like there's anything interesting that we missed. Unlike in the Emperor's Garden, none of these demon scrolls will have any sort of missable enemy. Give her a slowdown. Oops. There we go. I was about to power slash out of habit, and then I remembered, you need to do Gale Storm for this guy. Excuse me. We got an Executioner Guardian here. Easy pickings. Let's see. Nothing of great interest down there. There is a power spring, so we can get back up. There's a couple of oysters on these pillars. Uh-oh. Missed my mark. It's okay. Need to be down here anyway. As you can see, there's a exercising key over here. And there's also a power spring just right here in the middle. Nothing extremely important in any of these, just some consumables and some treasures. There we go, that was simple enough. Not really fond of the wheels, so I'm glad that that was pretty easy. Oh yeah, you have to throw the key to dig. They utilize the same button, the triangle. I need to utilize the thief glove some more too, just so I can get a little bit more stuff from monsters. Might as well, since I have it equipped. Now here's one that's pretty missable if you're not looking around. So as soon as you come out, you'd think, oh, if I just go forward. But if you turn right here, you got a power spring. And then there's a sad scene in here. I thought that Isun had something to say in here. I guess not. Okay, moving on. Also, kind of an interesting detail. I don't know that it's a one-to-one, especially because there's this big old canyon right here. But if you look closely, this pathway right here is about just about a mirror image of the one back in shoot, what was that name? It was that first cave, Hana Valley. I believe it was Hana Valley. Yes. It's a mirror image. At least this small cave section is a mirror image to Hana Valley. There's even a segment right here. See, this is where the guardian sapling would have been. Hmm? What's that? It's all tangled up in all this flabby stomach muscle. Looks like a glass ball or something. So yeah, see. I mean, there's obviously some details, like this mound wasn't here, but this was the platform where the guardian sapling used to be, and if you look up, this would have been where the sky was that you would have had to draw the sun. And there's even a little offshoot over here that we get a fixed camera angle, but it loops in the mirror direction of that cave. So just a fun little Easter egg. They probably used the same room layout and just transferred it over and use it for the water dragon's insides. A dead end. I don't know where we are now, but I don't like the look of that red liquid there. It'd probably digest us in a second if we fell in. Yep, gotta be real careful with this stuff. I think I'm gonna be sick. Look at that hunk of tissue. Looks like it's keeping a lid on that disgusting liquid. Well. What the heck are you doing? That red liquid is raining down now. What'll happen if that fleshy mass dissolves? Now you got me interested too. Down it comes. What the? The whole place is flooded with that icky red liquid. We came to finish the dragon orb, not to end up lunch. That's okay, Yusun. We got lily pads. Of course, the lily pad's having a bit of time of it. I will admit right here that I have never experienced whether or not the lily pad dissolves if you wait long enough. But I've also never been interested in trying to test that theory. Because you're given plenty of time to get back into this other room. Actually, let me mess this one up real quick. I want to go this way. Because we want to wind up over here. Because now we can use these digestive fluids to loosen up the tissue. Let's just see. Lily pad's still going strong. Alright, one more little yoink. It's all gone. You obtained Dragon Orb. Nice work, Amy. We finally got that Dragon Orb. Now we should be able to break the barrier on Oni Island. Once Himiko locates the island on her crystal ball, the enemy's stronghold will be totally exposed. Boy, you sure had a hard time pulling that orb out. I wonder if the dragon's gonna be okay. Let's go, Amy. I mean, we got the orb. No use sticking around here. Uh-oh. What the heck? Are these the vengeful spirits of the people the dragon gobbled up? No, wait. These aren't spirits. That weird color can only mean one thing. Foxfire! Amy with the slick moves. Uh-oh. We got some tube foxes. These guys are fun. See, you see we got some ink coming out of us? You gotta go and interrupt it by smacking them. Because they sap your ink. They act a lot like the Canine Warriors, fortunately. Alright, so that's one. Power Slash is the floor finisher for these. There's two. And there's three. But we got more. These are a good source of demon things. 4. And there's 5. It's really good to have the golden ink pot for this fight because your ink comes back very fast. There's 6. There's 7. I'm not using my brush abilities much on these except for the finishers because whenever they sap me, I want to get the demon fangs. There's 8. 8 tube foxes. Unless I miscounted. It could have been 9. You obtained the fox rods. What the heck was that? It was kind of freaky. Looked like a bundle of bamboo tubes or something. I know. I bet those are the fox rods that Busty Babe wanted. You know, that ultimate weapon against the Dark Lord. Ah, I knew it. You should have tried to pull that orb out more gently. Huh? Uh-oh. I'm too young to be digested. Let's get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna show you strategy real quick. This one. We put on the peace bell. Okay. I put on the peace bell just in case, but I think because I went through all the demon scroll fights, then they just didn't show up this time. So that's fine. There's the water dragon. The water dragon. It's dead. Now what are we supposed to do? We have the dragon orb, but no water dragon for it to control. No matter how hard Himiko tries to locate Oni Island, without that dragon, there's no way we can break the barrier. Hey, something's coming. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good, and mother to us all. I'm afraid there's no time left for me to speak now, but I do need to thank you. What for? And who are you, anyway? I am King Wada. The 27th King of the Dragonians. King of the Dragonians, Wada. King of the Dragonian? So then you were that water dragon. He was I, the water dragon, god of the sea, ruler of the deep. O great god Amaterasu. As you well know, there are ill omens heralding the coming of great strife throughout Nippon. Even the Dragonians have suffered under the forces of darkness. They seek to prevent me from using my power. The power to break the barrier that protects Oni Island. I waged battle against the Dark Lord and consumed the dark instrument he wielded. But the instrument lodged in my stomach and drove me to madness. Instrument of the Dark Lord? You mean this thing? Yes, the fox rods. Without the fox rods, the Dark Lord has limited power. Now all of the monsters are doing everything they can to locate them. I see. They're like a key to his power or something. I can rest easy knowing they are in your hands, Amaterasu. I also ask that you give my wife, Otohime, the dragon orb. It is the heart of the dragon. It will bring peace to my people. Alas, my end is near. I have slain many innocents while in the grip of madness. I pray that their souls may rest in peace in these watery depths. These deep blue waters the people of Ryoshima Coast so dearly love. Farewell, Amaterasu. I shall pray for your good fortune. Oh, Amaterasu, you made it. Isun. But Busty Babe, I saw the crazed water dragon thrashing about from the shore. So I hurried here to the Dragon Palace, just in case. Aw, you don't have to worry about us. I mean, nothing can stop old Amy here. Not fire, not water, not... Tell me, Amaterasu, what happened to the water dragon? Did he reveal the secret of penetrating Oni Island? Hey, it's not nice to interrupt. I was on a roll, babe. Anyway, the water dragon was actually the Dragonian king. He turned into a dragon to protect the Dragon Palace. He even snatched these fox rods from their boss. You found the fox rods? Come to think of it, weren't you looking for these, babe? Aren't they the ultimate weapon against the evil beings? Hey, wait a sec. What about what you said about the fox rods? You know, about the ship sinking before they reached Himiko? Why'd we search that stupid ship if they weren't really there? If you're still upset that I put you in danger, I'm sorry. But time is of the essence now. Give me the fox rods, quickly! Now you just hold your melons, babe. I mean, if those monsters are frantically searching for them, whoever has them will have a huge bullseye on their back. Amaterasu? I hope you know what you're doing, furball. Ya big furball. It's an eerie light they give out, yet somehow alluring. With this, my holy powers will reach their limit. I can destroy every last demon there is. Protecting Queen Himiko with this great power, that is my duty. Don't worry, Amaterasu. I must hurry back to the city now. I shall honor my duty with my life. There she goes. With your life? Don't go getting yourself killed, babe. Ah, she's gone. Hey, Emmy. Quit spacing out. We gotta deliver that dragon orb we got from the water dragon to Odahime right away. We probably can't count on the power of the water dragon anymore, but the Dragonians still consider the dragon orb as their treasure. We better return it to them. First things first, though, let's look back at the hole. And what we can do is give it a little glow up. Got some praise. And a chest. A treasure box. Secret treasure of the Dragon Palace. Opening it would bring disaster. So this is an interesting item. An interesting item that I did not know about until many, many years after I first played the game. Here we have a stray bead. Oop. Actually, I wanted to look and see if there was anything else up here. Nothing on that side. Alright. So here we go. Now let me see. Let's look at our stray beads. We have Dragon Palace 3 of 4, so there's one more stray bead somewhere. I'm fairly certain that we can't get it yet. Huh? That box you're carrying, is that the treasure box? You know it contains the gasps of mermaids? It's found at the base of the millennia coral that takes seed but once in 1,000 years. And it grows heavier with each mermaid death. One leaked gasp is said to bring an old age in an instant. But that's an old legend. No one knows if any of it's true. So obviously you don't get that dialogue unless you obtain that treasure box. We'll be using that later. Odahime! I'm back, baby. Oh, what a relief to see that you are unharmed. And what of the dragon orb? Boing. You retrieved the dragon orb from the dragon's body? I have no words to express my gratitude. Now that I have the dragon orb, I can harness the power of the water dragon and break the barrier around Oni Island. About that water dragon, it sunk to the bottom of the sea when we took out that orb thing. Does that mean the king of the Dragonians is... I mean, is that king of the Dragonians really your... Yes, it is true. The water dragon was King Wada, my husband. He performed the ancient Dragonian rite of transformation in order to battle the forces of darkness. But he was gravely wounded and flew into an uncontrollable rage. If the king is dead, then the law of succession must be fulfilled. The dragon orb had to be recovered, whatever the cost. And alas, the cost was the king's life. Hear me, Isun. As I have said before, the Dragonians have the resolve to do whatever is necessary. We mustn't hesitate. Now then, Amaterasu, what of the dark instrument of the Dark Lord? Surely you found it lodged in the water dragon's belly. Oh, you mean the fox rods? Queen Himiko's attendant took it. She said something about using its power against the evil beings? Himiko's attendant? It is true, the dark instrument has unfathomable power, but evil beings are doing all in their power to find it, too. I truly hope this attendant you speak of is trustworthy. All hope would be lost if it fell back into evil hands. Yikes! What's up with this thing? A revelation, perhaps. Perhaps King Wada wishes us to see something before he departs. Uh-oh. Do you have any idea what that vision meant? Come on, Amy. Where are you going, Amaterasu? No time to explain now, babe. We gotta get over to Ankoku Temple, quick! Remember, Amaterasu, there is still hope. I shall wait here for Queen Himiko's revelation. Let us meet once again wherever Oni Island may appear. May the god of sea watch over you. Now, I'm not sure, but I believe that we are completely locked out of the ability to fast travel right now. Yeah. Hold on a sec, Amy. How far do you plan on traveling using this thing? Yep. I believe the same might happen if you try to use the Mermaid Spring as well. So, I meant to say this at the beginning, and I forgot. As soon as you enter the Water Dragon's belly, you are locked in to story for a long, long time. So when playing this, if there is anything you want to get done before this happens, you need to get it done before jumping into the dragon's mouth. Ooh, first a distraction. Nope. Alright. Another distraction. Look at that. Okay. Gotta get off to... Oops. Gotta get over to Ankoku Temple. We still have the thief glove on. Don't need it. Or not thief glove. We still have the peace bell on, but I don't need it. Fortunately, Ankoku Temple isn't too far away. We just have to get over here to Ryoshima Coast and go to the complete opposite side of it. See, we got the music for the sense of urgency. Alright, here's Ankoku Temple. Oh, there she goes. Whoa, it's the Busty Babe. Huh? She's gone. Where are you going, Rao? Oh, wait, babe, wait! She wants us to follow her? Off to the right side. Not again. Where does she want us to go? What the? You see that, Amy? That Busty Babe went right through the wall. Well, guess we gotta go right through the wall as well. Who would have thought there'd be a secret passage here? You feel a draft coming out of the well? Must lead to that Busty Babe, or I'm a monkey's uncle. Hurry, Amy. Leap before you think, right? Hey, there's a body here. Wow, looks like it's been laying here forever. There's nothing but bones and some clothing left. Where have I seen clothes like that before? So this makes me a little sad. You can't do anything about this body. At least not that I'm aware of. Because we even got a little spirit that's still here. But those clothes sure do look familiar, don't they? Oh. Went a little too close. And hey, these chests are open. We've been here before. Huh? Isn't this Himiko's palace? Why is there a tunnel from Ankoku Temple to here? Oh, looks like we're gonna have to equip the fire tablet. Uh-oh. Your Majesty, Queen Himiko. Hey, Toots, what the heck happened? She's passed out. Uh-oh. Huh? What the heck happened? Hey, pretty lady, Himiko. She's dead. It was terrifying. A monster 10 times my height appeared. It destroyed the magical barrier and left Queen Himiko like that. Busty Babe? Is that you? What monster are you talking about? That ginormous thing that attacked you at Ankoku Temple? I'm scared now. The evil beings we must defeat to save the people in the city. Their leader is such a mighty beast. No human could stand up to it. Our feeble mortal resistance is futile. Dang it! Himiko said she'd be okay as long as she had that crystal ball. So how the heck did this happen? Hey, Amy, why do you keep staring at the Busty Babe? Himiko's dead. Aren't you the least bit sad? What's wrong, Amy? Amaterasu? What are you doing? Down, Amy! Have you lost your mind? Are you in the grip of the evil curse as well? Huh? Kanji Zaibo Satsu Yojin Ha Nya Ha Ra Mi Taji Shokin Go On Kaiku Do Is Saiku Yaku. I'll be honest, I have no idea what that means. I'm sure it can be translated somehow. What the? What's up with those freaky eyes of yours, babe? You're freaking me out. Well, carrying on with this any longer would spoil the fun. You are a cunning beast, Amaterasu. I lured you to the treasure ship as bait for the water dragon. But you escaped and managed to get your paws on the lucky mallet. You even cleared the city of the poison mist. You also started searching for Oni Island to bring down my fortress. And you even managed to tame the mighty water dragon. But now that the water dragon is gone, my fortress is impregnable. And Himiko is but a lifeless corpse. You'll never know where Oni Island is now. Luck must be on my side. Occupying the body of this priestess, Rao, made it so simple. Breaking Himiko's magical barrier was easy once I got close to her. Emmy, where's the Busty Babe we know and love? It's all thanks to this item you got back from the water dragon. All because the fox rods are mine once again. Amaterasu, you foolish beast. To think that you parted with this mighty source of magic so easily. Know that it was you who revived the power of the Dark Lord. Oh dear. She's really the Dark Lord? The Grand Master of Evil Beings? The foxrods made the crystal ball's barrier shatter like glass. Oh, if only you'd been here to see Himiko die. I think I'll take the crystal ball with me in the event that one of your pathetic friends tries to locate me. And if I deal with you now too, Amaterasu, nothing will stand in the way of my world of evil beings. Amy, remember the Draconian King's revelation? He was showing us how Foxface here killed the real Busty Babe. Boy, she's a real good faker. She had me totally fooled. And look what she did to poor little Himiko. Well, at least we won't have to worry about Oni Island anymore. We're gonna finish you off right here. Yeah, I get her, Amy. Oh. She is actually a little difficult. She actually took some health off of me. There we go. Bonk. Ew. Okay, we have her now, Amy. Let's finish off that fox-headed wench. Ignorant fools, did you really think it would be that easy? I have powers beyond belief. Here is but a taste of what the Dark Lord can do. Humph. Petty deity. It is only the size of this room that saved you. It is far too small for me to unleash my true fury. However, resistance is futile, for your last remaining hope is gone. I shall now return to Oni Island and rally my dark forces. Then we'll go forth and crush all who stand against the darkness. Amaterasu had allowed the Dark Lord to slip away. The display of evil sent chills down the wolf's spine. Amaterasu and Isun were left to wallow in overwhelming sadness. Himiko had remained steadfast in her quest to find Oni Island. In the end, she lost her life at the hands of the Dark Lord. With Himiko died all clues to the location of Oni Island. Amaterasu and Isun were left with nary a shred of hope. Giving up on their quest seemed the only option. That's when they noticed that the blood-caked crystal ball spewed forth by the Dark Lord clearly displayed an image of Himiko. Isun, doubting his eyes, listened intently as Himiko began speaking. She explained that Oni Island would not be easy to find, and that she had determined to become ethereal and enter the crystal ball herself in search of clues. She had allowed herself to be consumed in order to use the Dark Lord's power. She was also aware that the Dark Lord now possessed the Fox Rods. All was planned. Himiko's will infused the crystal ball with great power. The fortress housing the dark forces materialized. Oni Island appears only at sunset in a certain location. The place revealed by the crystal ball was none other than a spot just off the northwest shore of Ryoshima Coast, near the spot known as Watcher's Cape. Oni Island would appear again at Watcher's Cape at the next sunset. A small glimmer of hope returned to our heroes' hearts. Just as the image of Oni Island faded from the crystal, a deep crack appeared and split Himiko's image. She had paid the ultimate price for manipulating the dark power. The crystal itself had been spent. The destiny of Himiko's very soul had been inextricably intertwined with that of the crystal ball. A burst of blinding light heralded the crystal's demise. Himiko's soul was caught up in the shattered fragments and drifted serenely towards the heavens above, even as she prayed fervently for Amaterasu's safe passage. Amy, the sun's gonna set soon. Oni Island's gonna disappear. That revelation Himiko risked her life to tell us. Whatever we do, we can't let it go to waste. Who cares if we can't break the barrier on Oni Island? Let's make a beeline for Watcher's Cape, Amy. Thus we must. We're on a timer now. Oops. Oop. I think he actually... Oh no, he just says the same thing that he normally says. I forgot to slow down time to get past them. And here's the first place where we met Rao. So an interesting revelation. We never met the real Rao. All that time, it was just the Dark Lord trying to fool us and succeeding. The ship was just a ploy to try and get Amaterasu killed. It was all a lie. Uh-oh. We'll have to check up on this guy later. That's the guy that was gonna give the hairpin to his beloved. Fortunately for him, we have more important things to attend to than heartbreak. How on earth did you get into the city? Security's been so tight, no one should be able to get through. Oh well, I don't suppose we need to worry about a dog too much. You look far too cute to be a demon in disguise anyway. Look at that, the sky is not looking good. There's that signature shout of evening time. Fortress Cape is right there. We don't have a lot of time left. Oh, and there's a chest right there. We don't have any time for that. And yes, this is entirely missable, and it takes you right back to Himiko's chambers if you mess it up. I have multiple times actually failed the time. Why, Amaterasu. Hiya, babe. How'd you ever find this place? I sensed Queen Himiko's fathomless regret upon her last breath. It made its way to the distant halls of the Dragon Palace. Behold, the sun. Even now, it sinks down beyond the sea. Once it's gone, so too shall Oni Island disappear. No one knows where it will appear next, and no art known to mortals can divine its location. That may be true, but listen, it really doesn't matter because we can't break the barrier. I mean, the water dragon was our only hope, and it's dead now. The water dragon is not dead in the true sense of the word. I can harness its power with a sincere prayer to the dragon orb. Behold, Amaterasu, I, Otohime of the Dragonians, shall transform into a dragon and break through the wall that divides. May I serve you as a divine bridge to the heavens. There she goes. Now, Amaterasu, you must cross while life yet courses through these veins. Okay. Hang in there, babe. We'll be back in a jiffy. Sorry, Furball. Looks like millet dumplings aren't in your stars. You'll have to settle for kicking some monster butt on Oni Island. Look how colossal she is. We got a nice big line. Heading right for Oni Island. Listen up, Emmy. Himiko's probably watching over us, so promise me you won't give up for some stupid reason like you're hungry or have to go to the bathroom. Are you ready? I guess you could probably stop right here and go get something, do some things, but why would you? Okay then. I'll hold you to your word. Whoa. That looks nasty. Normally we'd be crispy critters if we touched that stuff. But it shouldn't be any different from water for you now, Amy. Come on, how about some of that water magic of yours? Oh, Otohime's having a time of it. What the heck are you doing, Furball? You're gonna break Otohime's concentration. Cut it out. Oni Island. All right. And we can't use our lily pads here, so we have to rely solely on our ability to swim. Fortunately, there are also some blooms. We've got a golden peach on this side. Now we're gonna go right on to the other side, because I believe there's gonna be a chest over there as well. There we go. Nice little pearl for our efforts. Let's get this spring up. Crazy place, this. Uh-oh. Look at these guys. Ah. You give him a slice, your mask falls off. Good miss. Oh, we have the fire tablet on, so this guy's flames don't do anything. I also don't really remember what these guys' floral finishers are. Let me check real quick. Okay. I kind of thought it was this one. We don't have this one yet, so we won't worry about it. Also, there's nothing underneath these, but we have the ability to knock them down because we got Power Slash 2 last time. Here's the entranceway. I don't believe that there's anything at the end of these walkways, but I'm gonna go check just in case. Oh, we're good. Alright, here we are. The fortress on Oni Island. Oni Island. You'd have to have a pretty warped mind to build a castle here. I bet those 2-bit monsters think they're big shots living here. Let's teach them a lesson by fighting our way to the top, and dragging that fox-headed wench down by the scruff of her neck. Here, Harrison. But who do we have here? Who goes there? Hey, how'd you get in here? You ain't coming to invade us poor folk of Oni Island, have you? If you have, you got me to answer to. A fight to end all fights. And the best way to sell it? With a bit of business, of course. Do some shopping. Let's sell this imp some of our garbage. Alright. And for thematic reasons, let's actually use 7 Strike in here. Been a while since we've used a different weapon anyway. What's up with this pedestal? Looks like some kind of contraption. What's with this hole here? I wonder if it's a keyhole. Well, guess we can't go that way. Wow, this door is shut really shut tight. It's got a pretty strange mark on it. How on earth would somebody open a door like this anyway? Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, jeez. Ah. That's an attack I don't see very often. This enemy is not that common. Come on. There we go. The difficulty is scaling up. It's also been a hot minute since I've been here. Alright. Now we can go and get through that demon door. Let me get right here real quick. There we go. It gave me a full heal. Have at you. Nice little treasure chest up here. The good thing is we don't have to worry about any stray beads on Oni Island. And I don't believe we have to worry about any unique loot either. To the Labyrinth of Torment. Before playing in the Labyrinth of Torment, note the following. 1. Step on the foot switch and the demon slip will start moving. Get through the exit gate first or you'll be sealed in. 2. To make a dash, press square to perform a tackle. Press and hold the left stick forward. Dashing is the fastest way to reach the exit gate. 3. The Labyrinth of Torment is for the enjoyment of everyone on Oni Island, so don't make a mess of it while playing. Wow, these monsters actually have rules and stuff. Hmm? Excuse me, good sir. Might I ask what you are doing here? Huh? Did that scrap of paper just say something? Scrap of paper? Do not dishonor me with such an unflattering name. My name is Toby. Evil being Toby. Yeah, whatever. So what do you want, Motormouth? I serve as a gatekeeper of Oni Island. My job is to keep suspicious people out. I have never seen you around here before, good sir. Who are you, and what business do you have here? You talking to my fine furry friend? Well, this here is Full Throttle Amy. We gotta get up to the top of this castle ASAP. Sorry, no time to shoot the breeze with you. I am afraid I cannot allow that. Did you not hear me? I am a gatekeeper of Oni Island. But let us dispense with the formalities. So, good sir, you are known as Full Throttle Amy, are you? Well, I fancy myself a fine racer too, you know. How about we challenge each other to a race? Just a race to see who can reach the exit gate over there first. The sign there explains how to race against me. But as you said, let us stop shooting the breeze. From now on, let our race do the talking. And just race a little slip all the way to the end. Not bad, good sir. But that was a mere warm-up for me. Now you shall see what I can really do. Or what I really can do. Now, I ask you, good sir, can you bear being skewered alive? Stumble and you will fall headfirst into a sea of needles. Well, can you bear such a thing? What are you talking about? I mean, who possibly could? Well, whatever happens, please do not give up. It is so exciting to finally have a worthy opponent after so long. Oops. I fell into the needles. I fell into the needles again. Okay, you don't really need to go that fast. Oh, and because I fell multiple times, they're giving it to me in easy mode. I forgot about that. It's a little embarrassing, but oh well. It is what it is. I kind of wonder if you fall enough times if it'll just cover the entire floor. Quite a large room for nothing being in here. except for that one chest. Okay, I know the camera is forcing me to look this way. Is there something that way? Nope. Works for me. You seem a bit winded, good sir. Do not risk your life by overdoing it. Hehe. The terraced passage ahead is not all that dangerous. Shall we? We shall, but I'm gonna do something before I go, because I know that we have to do this. I think that's actually just if you fall down. Like so. The camera is fighting me tooth and nail at the moment. Ah, I really didn't want to fall down on this side. Okay, so we really don't need to worry about the cat call path right in a second. Suppose that's just to come up here. Okay. Alright, Toby. You're on. I fell down. And I'm off my game today. I must warn you now, good sir. The true horror of the Labyrinth of Torment starts here. Perhaps it would be best if we turn back now. Haha, getting cold feet, are you, Scrap? Now stop blabbing and let's get on with it. I was hoping you would say that, good sir. The passage of saws lies ahead. This is where I get serious. Let's build up momentum. And off we go. And a lacquerware set for our troubles. Begone, scrolls. What a fine race you run, good sir. Full Throttle Amy is a fitting name indeed. But I cannot bear to lose again. It is a matter of personal honor. Well, shall we? The passage of demonic wheels awaits. Build my speed, and then we go. Rats. Oh, fie. The floor opens up and it drops you in it, but you can get out of that happening. That staircase always seems to trip me up whenever I do this part. Suppose if I didn't get hit by the saws, that would have been another thing, but, you know, I'm off my game this morning. Here we go. Got it that time. I am absolutely astonished. I never thought you could keep up with me. Aw, get over it, Scrap. You're just not as good as you think you are. Very well. Let us try something a bit different this time. No disrespect intended, good sir. But do you think that you can beat me in the Chamber of Delay? So, They give you an exorcism slip or M right here. This is the one time that I do like using the exorcism slips. Because then all you do, utilize what they give you. And there we go. Simple as that. Now we have a laser room. The Labyrinth of Torment. Heat Rays of Hell. How to play. 1. Cursed statues will shoot deadly heat rays at you without mercy. You'll be badly injured if you're hit by one, so avoid them carefully. 2. An impact to these statues could cause a momentary malfunction, so be sure to use caution when dealing with them. 3. The Labyrinth of Torment is for the enjoyment of everyone on Oni Island, so wait for your turn and respect others. And not only that, you have to worry about there being spikes on the edge. Whoops. I say as I get impaled by the spikes. But you can get rid of the spikes by slashing them. Whoops. Alright, we have a chest over there. With a golden peach inside. Oh! Yes, you can get rid of the spikes while they're still in the ground. It's quite handy. If you're careful enough, you can circumvent most of these lasers just by doing that. Okay, I think there's only one chest on either side. Nothing of great interest. Uh-oh. Here, we can do something interesting here. The blue ogre, I didn't do this last time. If you put out his pipe, he gets mad and transforms. Oh. But if you light his pipe back, then he's back to normal. So it always behooves you to keep his pipe lit, because he's actually way easier to deal with. Okay, for some reason I thought I saw a chest in here. I was wrong. Alright. Nice little heal on the mirror. Hello, Toby. None of my comrades have ever made it this far. It would appear you are not an opponent to be taken lightly. But I have had enough. It shall all end here. I, Toby, shall risk it all in the passage of needles. That was close. The door came down. Look at that. I wonder if I can actually make it up here using this method. Wow. I didn't know I could actually get that done. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go over here and use catcall to get yourself up. I'm kind of surprised that I was able to pull that jump off. There's pretty silly things you can do with the physics. Alright. Back through the passage of needles. We don't have to race Toby this time, at least. Get this door open. Be very careful, because it's a booby trap. The demons sure do like their traps. Look at this boy. Now that's one fierce-looking statue. Look at how it's roaring up at the storm clouds. It's as if it's really ready to leap up and take a bite out of the moon. But here's the problem. There's an enormous bow, but no arrows. The lack of a crucial element spells disaster for any masterpiece. Well, suppose we could fix it. Oh. Wasn't enough, I suppose. There you go. Zoom! Wow, the arrow blew away the storm clouds. Hey, look! Our second cat. A big cat this time. Look at him, majestic. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and lover to us all. The evil forces which dwell here had sealed me away. But your arrival awakened me and restored the light within. You who walk the same battlefield as I, Gekigami, god of thunder, deserve the power of lightning. Use it to crush our foes. At last, the 12th god Gekigami. Thunderstorm, the fearsome brush technique for controlling thunder, is his trademark. I'm sure you can master that one, Amy. It belonged to you once. I know. See that sword statue over there? Try striking it with a bolt of lightning. When you see lightning shooting from the storm cloud, simply draw a line connecting it to the statue. That'll guide the lightning down to the target. Go on, give that sword statue a good zap. Awesome. A lightning strike like that will zap an enemy real good. Hey, looks like your lightning strike opened the door. I wonder if it's controlled by some electrical mechanism or something. That was a freebie. Let's head for the top of the castle with your new technique. Amy, there's only one more of those celestial brush techniques to go. Once you get that one, I will have seen all the techniques. Won't be much longer now. but this is no time to shoot the breeze. We should get going, Furball. Yeah, we've come a long way. Now, here's an interesting thing. Slow it down a little so you can make it. I don't know if that actually worked. It didn't seem like it slowed down that much. And hey, look. We haven't had any praise in a little while. A nice clover on Oni Island. It gives you 50 praise. Quite the sum. What's our praise looking like? We can add another energy. I believe that's 9 pips now. And look at that. Nice little free chest. Whoa! Aha! Wonder if that's a key. Pretty strange looking one if it is. Gotta be careful about what you pick up, Amy. I mean, who knows what might happen. You might get zapped or something. Don't say I didn't warn you. Whoa, what's with these contraptions? They lit up in a weird pattern. Wonder if it has anything to do with that little gizmo you just picked up. Sure hope it's not going to trigger some kind of trap. Ooh, easy now. Just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like it. Zap. I'm sure they want you to zap this fella. Does quite a bit of damage. Cannot be denied. The Labyrinth of Torment, Sliding Doors of Hell. How to play. 1. Go through one door, and you'll be surrounded by more. Run up, down, all around, to your heart's content. 2. Due to repeated use, there are cracks in some walls. Do not even think about using any kind of explosive on them. 3. The Labyrinth of Torment is for the enjoyment of everyone on Oni Island, so try not to cause any trouble for others. Well, into the hallway of hell. So many doors, so many choices. And so many treasures to find. Okay, so that was that path taken care of. So now let's try the middle path. We have a hole we can jump over here. here's a crack in the wall. That they do not want us to explode and exploit. Quite a few chests in here. I didn't keep count of them. We mosey our way back this direction. Oops. We find ourselves back out here, coming out of this side. So I believe that was most, if not all, of the chests. They didn't have anything of great interest in them, though, so no big deal if we missed a few. So now we break the rules and blow the door open. If you recall, this is... right here. No, why not? Let's open the door, open the chest with Thunderstrike. There's just a simple pearl behind that door, unfortunately, so no big grand thing. But here's where this key goes. And I believe if you accidentally take the key here, you can still open that door, because I think that you still have the ability to see... yeah, you still have the ability to see the sword and the key. So if you mess up and bring the key here first, no big deal. Alright. An Infinity Stone and the Bullhorn for our troubles. Huh? Now that's what I call a statue. Too bad it's wasted on the no-good monsters here. Still, there's just something not right about it. Especially that raised sword there. I've seen 7 Strike, the legendary 7-prong sword, but never a 9-prong sword. Yeah, 7 Strike, like what we're using right now. I believe that's actually one of the very few, if not the only time, one of the available weapons is mentioned. Okay, let me see. There we go. Zap. Haha. Down into the depths. Uh-oh. Yikes. Amy, what did you do this time? Better think of something quick. Going back to our moon cave days. You just have to be a little fast. It's kind of hard to get all 4 in the last one. I think what you can do is you can power slash these, and then you can do that. if you have trouble getting all of them in one go, like I did. Alright. Now we've got some side-scrolling action. Can't cheese that one. Oof. Oh, I forgot. That stops the rotation for a little bit. Stop the rotation there. Do this. Stop the rotation there. And can't get on that one. So, whoa, easy now. Is a little something up here. Look at that. We got some secrets. Oh. There we go. Now you have to be careful because there's a trap door right there. But it's just another pearl. Where's the trapdoor lead? All the way back down here. And I think this one also leads to... I think that one actually leads to death. This one you have to tackle across. Because the tackle carries you far enough that you can make it. Does this one lead to death? Nope, it leads down. There we are. Oop, and I bonked all the way back down to the bottom. Have to be careful of the floor here because there's some traps. Come on, let me through. Okay, that section finally done. Got another mirror here. Also another room full of lasers. Bring this with us. we got some blocking spiders as well. Okay, I think before doing that, we're gonna go down this. Oh, I already went down this way. We're gonna go down this path. See, there's a boy over there. Fight. It's a good thing we have 2 cherry bombs. Piece of cake. Okay, now we're here. Oop, that was a... Must have accidentally hit the demon door on the other side. Here we go, here's a satisfying one. Bonk. Okay. Think I get cheese getting up here with a tackle? Nope, not quite. Can do it like that though. Alright, let's make our way across. Go right over here for a nice little chest tucked away. Slow this fella down. And how on earth do we get down here? Well, just gotta let go. We have to pick this thing up anyway. Hello. Who knew his demise was just around the corner? I think... Is there something up here? There is. So... Real quick... Gotta go back and get that key. Make our way all the way back. Oh, easy now. I think there actually is an easier way to do this. Oh, I actually grabbed the key again. I didn't realize I was about to go searching for it, and I already had it in my mouth. I just hit the button again in the off chance that I actually managed to catch it, and I wound up catching it. Well, now we have a key with us. Hi, Toby.
Sir, so you have made it this far, have you? I must tell you, good sir, the time for fun and games is over, for it is my sworn duty to stand guard here. But during our competition, how shall I put it? I became rather fond of you, good sir. The sight of you risking your life in a gallant charge, that is something I simply must see again. Hey, have I failed as a gatekeeper for feeling so? So, you see, good sir, I wish to live a life of competition. To come this far only to give up? No, that is not me. I care not if I am a failure as a gatekeeper. Let us make this a race for the ages.
Well, let's do it, Toby. I'm going to slow that spider down. Oop, forgot about that. There's another one here. Just gotta check up on top, make sure there's no chests. And we have another fella here. Nah. Alright. Now we've got this fella done. If you use lightning strike on him, there's your floor finisher. Back over here. Once more. That dropped 4 Demon Fangs, I believe. And you could have used the clouds for that. It was still just carrying the key, so I figured might as well. Is this where we came in at, or is this where we need to go? This is where we came in at. Oh, come on. You stinky little trap. Oni Island constantly trying my patience today. Alright, Gekigami, we need your assistance. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can I put them on the wall here? Ha! I can! Look at that. Now let's see if we can manipulate this spider here. Ah! Wait, hold on. Maybe, just maybe. We can get Gekigami's catwalk power. I somehow managed to make a fireball. Not really sure how that happened. Alright, let's see if we can't get some catwalk power going on. Oh, come on, stick to the wall. There we go. Aha! Resourceful. you're gonna be a pain. So slow you down, get through. Give you a cherry bomb for your transgressions. One for you. And how about a lightning strike for you? Zoom, 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 zoom. The silly thing is, I don't think you're supposed to really keep the key this long, but it's nice. Gets you unlocked and stuff. Oh, and I forgot, we've got another blockhead. I am Blockhead. I guard this place so that all shall pass. Wait, make that none shall pass. No, you again. You really want me to keep picking all your weak points? What are you talking about? Ahem. Now where was I? Oh yes. You are that terrible assassin who has been slaying my brethren. The White Demon of Death. Looks like you got a new nickname, Furball. I foresaw your coming. I am the shadowy ruler of Oni Island. Be warned, I am far different from my brethren. Though you may be the White Demon of Death, you cannot slay me. Now, be on your way. You shall not pass. That's what you think, Blockhead. Ah, wasn't quite on the mark. Is that the true power of the White Demon of Death? How very disappointing. Oh, he managed to miss me with all those. This one is kind of difficult. I might have a bit of trouble with this one. I think I had the wrong order. I think you have to get the right order as well. Yes, you soon. I know that I need to get the glowing weak points. It's not a matter of getting them, it's a matter of getting them on the mark. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of difficulty with this one. I apologize. The bad thing is there is one more after this one that is a pain. What if I can do it out of order? Just be a matter of actually. Oh, I definitely missed that one. This is definitely one of my least favorite parts of this game. Is the blockheads. This one's a required one as well. Got him. Oh my. So that's the true power of the White Demon of Death. You so easily struck at my weak points, and after I trained so hard to cover them up too, I, Blockhead, submit to defeat. Still, I am the shadowy ruler of Oni Island. Do not dishonor me, at least in my honor of death. I shall succumb to oblivion with honor. And we have Toby here.
I am indeed no match for you, good sir. Your eyes, ever focused on tomorrow, have led you to the climax. Of course, I do not mean our petty little races. Almighty warrior who seeks the castle summit on Oni Island, the true climax of your adventure is close at hand. Toby never felt such competitive fire until you, good sir. Though I cannot join you, I shall send you off with a final dash. Scrap. All right, good sir. Now for the race to end them all. Make it one that I shall never forget.
Gonna slice all those for some cheeky little rewards. There we go. And that's it.
Truly amazing, good sir. I am so glad we could be part like this. I hope my final dash pleased you, good sir.
You're not that bad for a scrap of paper. And even though you're an enemy, I guess I should commend you.
I feel so very fortunate to have such a great man as yourself witness my final moment.
Hey, Scrap. Why are you talking like you're about to vanish at any second?
I have violated the precepts, and shall thusly be erased. So it is I who must bid you farewell. I shall now accept my fate for abandoning my duty as a gatekeeper.
You mean...
Oh, don't be sorry for me, good sir. This was the life of my own choosing. I treasured it, and no one can ever take that away from me. Though I may have been born a mere servant of spirits, I should at least be allowed to do what I please at my passing, for otherwise my life would have been in vain. I fear I shall not be able to guide you the rest of the way. I wish I had a bouquet of flowers to present you at this farewell, but, alas, I must part with you empty-handed. Please forgive me. Farewell, good sir, and good luck.
One flower for Toby.
Toby,
It was more than a petty little race. Perhaps I wouldn't have even gotten this far without you. With that true spirit of competition that you showed me, I can now face the biggest challenge of my life so far. And it finally took away our lightning key. Doing a little rearranging. We are at the top of Oni Island. You feel that weird vibe this place is giving off, Amy? It may be quiet now, but I've got a major case of the creeps. I know she's watching us from the shadows. She's ready to strike at any moment. You ready, Amy? Excellent. I can't wait to cut loose and go berserk. Let's teach that fox-headed wench a lesson. Well, looks like we finally reached the top of the castle. Now, where's that fox-headed wench hiding? The Great Isun's gonna avenge Queen Himiko. That's not our son. A constellation here? I can't believe it could shine in such an evil place. So, Amaterasu, you have crept into my castle like a sneaky little mouse, have you? By the power of Yami, ruler of the land of darkness, I, Ninetails, have been made Lord of Ryoshima Coast. You needn't have come all this way just for me to kill you. I would have found you and done so just the same. Just like I did to Queen Himiko. Yami? Land of Darkness? Never heard of either of them. And I don't remember ever giving you my okay to rule Ryoshima Coast. Yami is the absolute ruler of all evil beings. He is the ultimate symbol of darkness. And he is nothing like those false gods of your fairy tales. False gods? You're the one going around pretending to be a priestess and building fishy hideouts like this. We're gonna expose you for what you are once and for all. We shall see, O furry one. Prepare to face the wrath of my terrible power. Terrible power. A power far beyond your so-called gods. That's what you gotta do. So be careful with this fight, because if you stay too long on the screen, Ninetails makes his own drawings. It's a really, really unique mechanic, and it's also terrifying if you let it happen. Yeah, but the name here is to burn the tips of the tails so that Ninetails' attacks don't do as much damage. Have a little zap. Ugh. And we beat some of the tails. Actually, I wonder who's fire. Yep, seems to have done it. Of course, they use a lot of ink pots. You can't burn the middle one, unfortunately. There you are. It's kind of silly. There's this one that's really old. It's kind of sad in a way. Gotcha. No more tails for you. Hello, Wiz. How about a power slash? Nope, didn't work. Worked this time. Yeah, that's a wrap. And a new divine instrument. Blade of Kusagani. Jade Edge Glaive obtained upon the defeat of Ninetales. Himiko's Himiko's death had been avenged. Amaterasu's tenacity had proven too much for Ninetales. The fearsome beast lay defeated, its true nature laid bare for all to see. In death, it was reduced to no more than a tired old fox. Oni Island, pining for its master, raised a din and began to crumble. Like a funerary offering, it scattered into flowers. Otohime, who had transformed into the water dragon, returned to the dragon palace, her role fulfilled. Ninetales' monstrous countenance, removed from its master, moved skyward, transforming into a wisp of pure and utter blackness. There, it joined the spirit of its defeated master. Even Blight showed up, lending a hand to the fallen Ninetales. Pulsing and undulating, they intertwined in midair. Then the black mass moved toward the land to the extreme north. 4 such blackened spirits had emerged from Orochi's corpse. Perhaps these too were off to join their remaining brethren. Left behind were Ninetales' words about the Dark Lord, Yami. Could it be that this formidable creature resided to the north? Amaterasu, sensing a dark presence, trembled. The diminutive Isun, who had accompanied Amaterasu bravely, felt a tinge of hesitation in his heart, for he had predicted that the journey would end when all 13 powers were restored. With only 1 power remaining, a tiny frown creased his face. At any rate, their next target was waiting in the frozen north. Their adventure was far from over. No time to rest on your laurels, Amy. Defeating Ninetales didn't bring Himiko back. But at least you can send her spirit off with a heroic howl. Could have done better, but not too shabby. And just like that, our Oni Island adventure is over. Bonjour, Amaterasu. Been on a little fox hunt over on Oni Island, have you? By the looks of it, I'd say you had a rather rough time. Was that wily fox really so formidable? Why, you... How can you say that? Himiko's dead, you heartless swine. Hmm? Oh, I see. Well, I never expected to see you acting like such a little whelp. After all, Queen Himiko was resigned to her fate. Even you knew that, did you not, Amaterasu? What are you talking about? Anyway, you're the last one on Earth that we want to see right now. Now get out of my face, you 2-bit prophet. My, what a fabulous mood you're in today. Your anger is enough to cloud the sky. See? I told you. That thunder is coming from north of Shinshu Field. It no doubt heralds the coming storm. Well, ma chérie, I must bid you adieu. But first, let me leave you with this. A shocking zap and it opens. Phew! Feels good to get that one off my chest. And while I'm at it, I'll just make a little mark on your map. Hey, who said you could do that? Did you not plan on going there anyway, ma chérie? You know, in the direction of the evil that sprung from the wily fox's body? Okay, what are you up to this time, pretty boy? Oh, it feels so good to prophesize after such a long break. Now you see me, and now you don't. Au revoir. Ba-da-ba. Alright, now we have the Blade of Kusagani. Let's go ahead and power it up. And then also put the Thief's Glove back on. And now Watcher's Point is a little bit broken. Otohime kind of landed on it. That's okay. I think if we find the fella up here, he might have something to say about it. Did you see what happened to the demon-shaped island? It just disintegrated in a puff of flowers. I went back home because it looked like a storm was coming, but for some reason, I wasn't afraid, so I came back. When I did, I saw that. Wow, I'm so lucky. Good for you, fella. Alright. We've got a few things that we can get done now. Okay, there was this chest. Slightly spotted on our mad run away from the palace, and it had a stray bead in it, so it's a good thing found that. Alright, this guy wanted to sell Oni Island cookies, so let's see what his opinion is of the island being gone. Did you see that? Oni Island vanished in a puff of petals. What an amazing sight. I don't know what it was, but I bet we won't see the island again. The sea off Ryushima coast will go back to normal, calm again. Bet you want to buy something to celebrate, don't you, Pooch? Yeah, sure. You got anything new? Nah, nothing new. Mermaid coins are completely useless to us at this point, too. Whoop! Got into a fight. That's okay, we can use a new blade. Aha! Won't be able to turn to a shark this time. Gotcha. Design-wise, I think that this has to be one of my favorite glaives. I really like the way the wind swooshes through the middle of it and goes down the blade. Alright. So, we got that treasure box from the Dragonian Palace. Whoop. It's not really easy to know what to do with it, so I'll just show you here. So if we come back here and we talk to Urashima. There you are, Pooch. Looking pleased with yourself, huh? But never mind that. You know that demon island out in the sea? It disappeared in a cloud of petals before my very eyes. The water dragons calmed down too. Something good's about to happen, I'm sure of it. Howdy there, Pooch. Y'all make it to the Dragon Palace? I reckon you're pleased as a tick in a dog pound now that that awful demon island's gone away, huh? Well, I'll be. If it ain't that treasure box I've been looking for. Y'all went to the Dragon Palace to get this for me? Thank you kindly. That time I drowned, they revived me at the Dragon Palace, see? That's why I'm stuck in a body that just won't get any older. I'll always look like a youngin', forever and ever. Meanwhile, everyone around me is getting older and older. But with this treasure box, I reckon I can return to normal. Phew. Well, how do I look? Honey, is that really you? It sure is. Your husband's back. You're back. You finally come back to me. And I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowhere. I'll never leave you again, dear. I don't know how I can ever thank you enough, but I want y'all to have this. It ain't much, just a token. I found this pretty stone on the seabed. It brought me luck, see? And A stray bead from Urashima. Aww. Oh, interrupted his hug so he could come and give Amaterasu a pet. Alright, go back to your wife. So sweet. Okay. Now there are a couple of things still left to do here in North Ryushima Coast, but what I want to do first... There it is. We're gonna take this... Here it is. We're gonna take this Mermaid Spring and accidentally use Gale Storm on it, apparently. We're taking this Mermaid Spring, and we are going to go to Cyan Aristocratic Quarter. Wonder, will these fellas let us in just now? Yep, these guys will just let us in now. Queen Himiko had faith in us. That's why she chose us to stand up to the evil beings, so we don't have a time for tears, much as we miss her. We may be without a leader now, but the palace must be protected. We'll continue to stand guard as a testament to our respect for her. Of course, they'll let you in now, and you don't have to use your time slow ability, Veil of Mist, to get through now. But instead of going in, we're going around. Ah, it's you, Amaterasu. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. That's the grave of our ruler, Queen Himiko. I'm sure your blessing would expedite her journey to heaven. Perhaps you could sprinkle divine water on her grave. Please help her spirit to be released. So you gotta give a little tap. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all is good and mother to us all. Being so removed from you had weakened me. In fact, I was very near death until your pure heart awakened me. I, Nuragami, have harnessed the power of her tears. Drench the land with benevolence. I grant you the power of deluge. Deluge? Hey, I've heard of that one. Isn't that a power derived from Water Spout? All you gotta do is draw the mark of Nuragami, god of Water Spout, to make it pour like cats and dogs. Now what did that mark look like again? Well, anyway, if that power has awoken here, that must mean Himiko is still watching over us. What a beautiful shower that was. I'm sure that Queen Himiko's spirit has risen in peace. Amaterasu, Holy Mother of us all, I pray that you will have a safe journey. Now, of course, that scroll will tell you how to use Water Spout, or Deluge, but I can tell you, it's just 2 lines vertical. Easy peasy. Queen Himiko had to die in order for us to get that ability, unfortunately. Okay, so now we're gonna go visit the Emperor, because he'll have something that we can get now too. Hello, Wolf. I got hold of a very interesting treasure just recently. It's a valuable item that enables you to walk on water. If you had enough demon fangs, I might consider giving it to you. The water tablet. Come and visit me again when you have more demon fangs to swap. Ancient tablet that allows one to walk on the water surface. We were not allowed that tablet until now because of all of the shenanigans we had to deal with that Ryojima Ghost. So now, instead of taking a swim, Amaterasu just walks on top of the water. Which means we are no longer limited by deep water. Unfortunately, it also means that our Lily ability is kind of redundant. Because we just walk right over them. But that's okay. Took us this long to get here. We deserve a little bit of relaxation. Oh, hey look, a chest that I missed. Now we can utilize this ability immediately. I've been putting off what I believe is a stray bead for quite a while because of how annoying it is to traverse this area. So what we have to do, we come out here to this lake where the bridge is, and we simply jump in the water. Now that we can walk on water, we can run all around. I have to remember where it is. But somewhere out here is a chest. Is it on the other side? I could have sworn it was on that side. There it is. Look at that. It's a stray bead. One of the more annoying and well-hidden ones. I'm trying to get back to the map. So I believe, yep, that is considered the aristocratic quarter. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have one left in the aristocratic quarter. And now that we have the Thunder Strike ability, we have the ability to go and get it. Exciting news. However, let's go visit our friend who was having trouble with his lady friend. We saw he had a storm cloud above his head earlier, but we were doing something else. Now see, he's happy at the moment. Hi there, pup. Taking another walk around town, are you? Yep, me too. You can't beat it. I don't have any troubles. Nope, all's well with the world. I'll be having a few drinks at Yama's restaurant tonight. So let's just, let's check in and see how he's doing. Curses. I'm a fool. I forced myself to wait for the right moment to confess my love, but now Kiku's angry with me for making her wait so long. Fool, 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 I'm such a fool. We'll come back and check on you again sometime. Now, he did mention that he was going to wait until everybody's troubles in Cyan were done. Now, we have this fellow over here, and we have the ability to use Thunderstrike on him. Hayazo has one more item that we need to retrieve from him. So let's pay our thief buddy a visit. No one has ever gotten this far against me. I can see it in your eyes. You mean business with that shocking attack of yours? You leave me no choice. You'll never catch me with my 5-way vanishing act. First one, then two, get him in order. I split apart and take off in a cloud of dust. Alright. So water, fire, slash, thunder, slash. Alright. So we hold the button. We start with water. And then we can do fire. And we got a slash. We just have to make sure we keep an eye on him. We get him from here. Uh-oh, not quite. Oh, hold the phone there. Let's go underneath. Boom. And then one more. Boom. Bonk. Oh, missed him. Bonk. Well, I'll be darned. To think you defeat my vanishing act. Her hat's a little in the way. I got nothing else up my sleeve. But I'm glad we were able to compete. Your lightning fast skill was truly impressive. I'm done picking people's pockets. From now on, I'm gonna be a fleet-footed detective like you. No more stealing for Hayazo, master of thieves. Well, except for those skills of yours. And now we have a mask. It started to disappear. I'm kind of curious where it winds up if it disappears. Hey dog, did you see my powers in action? I thought there wasn't enough to keep me occupied every day. That was before I realized I was capable of that. Maybe I could put it to good use and start helping people out. Let's have a little sunshine now. Alright. So, we have a funny little mask as our last item from Hayazo. What do you think, bud? He's just too fast. There's no way I can catch up with him. Guess I'll pretend I didn't see him. Hey, look. It's the Tau mask. This fella up here said that he had lost his. Huh? That thing you're wearing. Isn't that my Tau mask that was stolen? You brought it back for me? Oh, thank you. Really, I mean it. Heh, you look better without that silly thing. Well, how do I look? Oh, not bad, I guess, as long as you're happy. Really? Anyway, I'd like to give you this to thank you for finding my mask. And another stray bead. If you hold that bead in your hand and wish with all your heart, I, Abe, shall come rushing to your side, anytime, anywhere. Yeah, right. Just kidding. Now for your real reward. You know that secret about Captain Waka I promised to tell you? Well, I've always been absolutely fascinated by Captain Waka. That's why I've studied so much about him. You wouldn't believe what I found out. Try me. Okay, the Tau Troopers have been around for over 200 years, but there's no mention of any captain before Captain Waka. Pretty strange, huh? I don't get it. In other words, if you look back over our 200-year history, the only captain's name that ever pops up is Captain Waka's. That would make Captain Waka over 200 years old. Now you have my attention. 200 years is nothing for someone like me, but for a human? Now that's just plain weird. There's also the matter of that magical projection device. Only he knows how to use it. He really is a mysterious figure. The plot thickens. So you get some juicy lore along with your stray bead. Alright. Ah, goodness, excuse me. Alright. So let's see if his dialogue has changed at all now that everybody's troubles are gone. He might say the exact same thing. It's hard to say. Okay, yes. For now, he does just say the same thing. No big deal. Okay. Now... we're going to take a detour down to the beach of Ryoshima Coast to check on our mail carrier friend. There we go. He has something to say to us. Hi there, Pooch. You ready to race me again? I've been practicing. I'm a whole lot faster than I was before. Anyway, can't chat. Gotta fly. Ready? Go. Gotta be careful not to hit the demon scrolls with this one. See if we can cut him off. Bunk. Got him. Whew. You caught up with me again? You are fast, Pooch. A top sprinter. Wow, you've got 2 victories under your belt now. Your 4 legs carry you like the wind, Pooch. I'm gonna polish up these golden feet of mine, so come back soon. You got it, bud. Okay, so we've done that. Going to make a quick trip back to North Ryoshima Coast. Or I'm going to get accosted by a demon. Oh, wait. Okay, and now, in North Ryoshima Coast, the water dragon is no longer running amok, and we have the ability to run on water. I don't think you necessarily need the ability to run on water to accomplish this. But we can run out here to these rocks. Okay, maybe it's not these rocks. I'm starting to realize that maybe I have it wrong. It might actually be in the regular Ryoshima coast, where we just were. Matter of fact, the more I think about it, the more I think that's correct. That's okay. We still need to be here for something. We need to go talk to Otohime again. Plus 2, there's the entire ocean fishing journal that we need to take care of, but don't need to do that right now. No. There's a oyster never went into. I can show something kind of fun here, though. So we run on the water all the way to the whirlpool here. Gonna take a hot minute because it's a big ocean. You'd think that we would just be able to go down into the Dragonian Palace like this. There she goes. Spits us back out on the beach. Now hold on a second. I know exactly what you had in mind, you crazy furball. You're right, this whirlpool is the entrance to the Dragon Palace, but jumping into it all by yourselves is just plain suicide. Don't make me do that again. Yusun tells you off for trying that. Oh. Dragon King is having a good laugh deep under the sea. I forget, Orca does have a little bit of things to say about your endeavors. I usually don't come back to Orca. I normally teleport back. But this is just as good as any way to get back there. Alright. Now we need to go give a visit to Otohime.
Why, Amaterasu, it's so good to see you. What tidings do you bring?
You okay, babe? I mean, that was one heck of a feat you pulled off. You had me worried.
I had no choice but to perform the rite of transformation.
Such traditions are normally reserved for kings, but the people of our realm have accepted me as their ruler. Henceforth, I devote my life to protecting our people and the sea. All hail Queen Oto! We shall follow wherever Her Majesty leads. Glory to the Dragonians.
Amaterasu, there was something more I wish to tell you. I carry the child of my dearly departed husband, King Wada. I have every hope our child shall grow up to be a fine leader, and maybe someday even king or queen of the Dragonians. We Dragonians shall protect the sea for all eternity. All hail Queen Oto. Glory to the Dragonians. I know not how I shall ever thank you for what you have done. This could never begin to repay my debt to you, but please accept it as a token of my eternal gratitude. We get a stray bead from the Queen.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And that is all but one at North Ryoshima Coast. We have one more that needs to be obtained. And that one comes from the trial chamber from the Devil Gate chambers, where we have to do the gauntlet. So we've got one in City Checkpoint. We've got one in the Gale Shrine. We've got one in Ryoshima Coast proper. One in Cyan City Common Quarter. And one in Cyan City Aristocratic Quarter. And after that, these are all places that we haven't been. And of course, there are these two up here that are from Shinshu Field. Okay. Starting off, let's go down here. We'll take the spring. We're going to go back to Ryoshima Coast. Now we're going to run right along the beach and try to find our male friend one more time. I'd actually like for it to stay daylight for a moment. It's just easier to see. Can I get the sun, please? Thank you. See, once again, he has something he wants to talk about. Aha, there you are. Listen, Pooch, I need to talk to you. I, Superfast Hayate, want to challenge you. I want to take back the title of Ryoshima's #1. You've totally outclassed me up to now, but I'm not going to run staring at your tail wagging anymore, pal. And just to show you how serious I am this time, if you beat me, I'll hand over my job to you. Well, time to go. Time we got the show on the road, right? I'm not going to lose this time. Not today. Let's sprint. Ready? Go. If I get the angle right... I missed him. Oh, really? I didn't think that just running into one urchin would make him win. Alright, come here. Oh, what's this? The Pooch who snuck away with its tail between its legs and its back. You want to take me on again? Haha, sure. I don't run from a challenge. Any challenge. I said I'd bet my job as fastest courier in Ryoshima on this, so come on. Time for the final showdown. Let's sprint. You didn't even get that far ahead, you goon. Got him. What? I don't believe it. I, Superfast Hayate, the fastest runner in Ryoshima, beaten in the once-of-a-lifetime decider of deciders? Haha. I lost. I really lost. To this shaggy beast. That's another one for you then, Pooch. Or another million, huh? My big brother in Shinshu Field was telling me about a wolf. It's you, isn't it? You must be real famous over there, huh? Okay, so anyway, a promise is a promise. I'm handing over all Ryoshima deliveries to you. What do you look like that for? You don't look very happy. Surely you don't think I should carry on doing it. I lost. You do think I should carry on with the deliveries, huh? Oh well, if you really insist, then I'll do it. You're pretty kind for a wolf, I won't forget. As a symbol of our friendship, I want you to have this. It's not much, but it's yours now. Another stray bead from Ryoshima Coast. I'm gonna keep running as long as I live. And one day, I'll be fast enough to beat you. So there's our Ryoshima Coast stray bead. That's all of them done. And that stray bead quest line is going to gain us another stray bead later on down the road. For now, we gotta run over here. This is another big reason why we needed the water tablet, because getting over here with normal means would have been a pain. And right in one of these clams. So we've got a wooden bear. There we go. The snake statue. The only place in the game where that's found. And it's entirely possible that many of these rocks might have other sorts of secrets and stuff, but there's none as unique as that. So we won't bother with those today. I really wish the camera would stop fighting me. I would like to look ahead. Having the water tablet also makes getting to the ship and getting the chests on top a lot easier, but we did that earlier, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh look, there's an iron rock we never got through. Alright, next order on the docket. Let's use this mirror to go back to Shinshu Field. If we see, it's a little stormy out here. But we're not bothered by that at the moment. First, we can talk to our nameless friend here. Hey, white connoisseur. Your nose never lets you down, huh? You're just in time to check out my fourth masterpiece, man. My fourth vase, the Auburn Neck. Getting the color just right was a challenge, even for me. Go ahead, take it. Do with it what nature tells you to. Well, thank you. Let's see. Already done that one. Trying to remember, where's the one that we haven't done yet? Already messed with that one. Is there one here somewhere? I'm drawing a blank as to where one of them is. Is it perhaps on the wrong side? Is it over here somewhere? Oh, hold on. I remember where it is. Here we go. And just for reference, the last one is out at the end of the peninsula here. But we'll have to do some stuff up in the frozen north before we can deal with that one. Yeah. So we're not quite done yet. We'll run back down this way. Now hold on for a moment. I really would like for it to stay sunny. Here he is. Ida. There you are. Listen, Pooch, I need to talk to you. I, Lightning Ida, want to challenge you. I want to take back the title of Shinshu's #1 once and for all. You've totally outclassed me up to now, but I'm not going to run staring at your tail wagging anymore, pal. Just to show you how serious I am this time, I'm putting up my family treasure, the gimmick gear, as my stake. I still remember it, the night of 1,000 shooting stars. One of them just fell right out of the sky into my lap. That was the gimmick gear. That steel cogwheel just dropped down right in front of me. It couldn't just be an accident. The gods must have planned it. They were telling me to keep running for the rest of my life. To keep delivering my mail as fast as I possibly could. I live for my job, and that gear's my good luck charm. And I'm putting my faith in it now. I know it'll help me win. So, time we got this show on the road, right? Come on, then. Ah. Almost cut him off, but didn't quite get there. Rats. There we go. What? No way. Lightning Ida of the Dangan Express, beaten in the greatest and most important match of my life? You haven't just scored a point off me this time. That's got to be worth 1,000,000 points. Well, a promise is a promise, Pooch. My lucky charm's yours. It should always belong to the #1 sprinter in Shinshu. My little brother from Ryoshima said he'd seen an amazing wolf. Guess you must have made a name for yourself over there too, huh? Well, you're the fastest creature I've ever met, that's for sure. I guess the gods won't mind if I'm relinquishing the title of Shinshu's #1 to you. But it's an important title, so make sure you honor it, okay? I'm gonna keep on running and running and running, and one day I'll take the title back from you. You'll see. So you actually need to finish the North Ryoshima races before you can come back and get that gear from him. So we'll take this gear. We're gonna teleport one more time. And this time we're going back to the aristocratic quarter. And this time, we're gonna visit this building right here that we haven't really gotten to yet. See, back behind here we have a Gekigami statue. And these are some familiar symbols. My masterpiece is but one step away from completion. All I need is the final part. My invention would dramatically improve people's lives. It is the greatest test of my talents thus far. Contraption maker Jin. I know not how you made it all the way up here, Snowflake. It is unusual for me to have visitors. But your timing could not be better. I need a break. Would you like to hear the new scientific theory I'm advocating? No thanks. We're not really into that kind of stuff. No, wait. We could talk about something else. I'm quite the traveler, and I've seen much of Nippon, you know. And I've collected many strange odds and ends during my travels. Sculptures never seen before, strange stones unlike any others. Such things have led me to believe that many years ago, Nippon was home to a completely different civilization from ours. A different civilization? Of course, no one would ever believe me. But still, I gather these odds and ends for my contraptions. I have a wide range of them in the works. The odds and ends I find are of no use in of themselves, but with some ingenuity, together they become living contraptions. My odds and ends are like a dear old friend to me. Well, isn't that special? Can we go now? No, please wait. This is where it gets interesting. As you doubtless notice, I'm nearly done with my masterpiece. However, I'm missing the very last piece. I've come so far only to be thwarted at the very last step. My masterpiece cannot come to life without that one final piece. Many a contraption have I built, city checkpoints, big drawbridge, and Gojo Bridge here in Cyan City. Now my masterpiece is but one tiny step away from completion. All I need is a single gimmick gear. Without that single gear, my contraption will not move an inch. Must I once again roam these lands in search of the final part? Huh? Snowflake, that gear of yours! Could that be a gimmick gear? The very last part I require? It appears to be the perfect shape and size. Indeed, that is the very gear I am missing! Give it here! Please, I must have that gear! Oh, of course. Oh, thank you, my fine furry friend. When my masterpiece is complete, I shall write your name in small letters near the end of my encyclopedia of contraptions. Now, to complete my masterpiece. Are you ready, Snowflake? You are about to witness history in the making. My contraption is about to come to life. This shall herald a monumental advance in people's lives. Now, for the moment of truth. I, Jin the Contraption Maker, give you my masterpiece. Lightning Bringer! Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My power had diminished while you were away, but that man's zeal in your own pure heart have restored my power. I have harnessed his fervent energy to bestow upon you a new power, light up the sky with a thunderbolt. Look, look! My design was not flawed after all. Maybe a bit overpowered, but at least my masterpiece is complete at last. It would appear that you do not quite understand. Such a grand invention as this may well be beyond your comprehension. You should go look up at my house from outside, and perhaps you shall see the true grandeur of my masterpiece. Now that's really something to getting this huge thing to move. But enough about that. Remember that shape you drew, Amy? You know, the shape to fill in the missing part of the wire? Well, that's the mark of Gekigami, the god of lightning. Just by drawing that mark, you can summon lightning anytime, anywhere you want. And there's a stray bead that came out of this chest. Which required the lightning bolt. So yeah, we have the ability now, oops, if I drew it being better, to just summon lightning. And that is now Ryoshima Coast finished. North Ryoshima Coast finished. You'll see we still have one in Cyan. We still have one at the city checkpoint. We still have one at the Gale Shrine. And of course this one right here from North Ryoshima, which is the Gauntlet. I won't be doing that just yet. So let's mosey on over back to the commoner quarters. We can go ahead and knock that stray bead out, because we have the ability to do it now. Could have actually gotten it done earlier, but got distracted with Hayate. We're gonna go over here to our sister friends. It was the gods who made that tree before, sis. There's no such thing as gods. Maybe if there was rain right after that tree appeared, but otherwise I won't believe in it. There are no gods. I believe in the gods. It was them who made that tree. So we need to, you know, make a tree. And then make it rain. Oh my goodness. No way! Wahoo! It rained! It rained! The gods made it rain! It's funny because I was just thinking about it raining after that tree appeared. But that means the gods must know what I'm thinking. Can you hear me, gods? Do you really exist? Hello, doggy. I found a pretty round stone the other day. I'm sure the gods must have dropped it. Here, it's yours. Another stray bead. Doggy, can you tell me who does your makeup for you? I can see it now, too. It's very faint, but I can see it. I can see the sign of the gods right there. Oh, isn't that great, doggy? You managed to make my sister see your true colors. Isn't that wholesome? Got some more praise. Quite a bit more praise. We've got a second row now. Oh, not enough. Okay. The final stray bead from the commoner's quarters has been obtained. Let's see. The next order on the docket, let's go back to the city checkpoint, and we can go after that stray bead. Also, we can do the thing. Does this guy have anything to say? Change comes to all things in this world. Buddhism is all-encompassing. To die at the hand of a demon, Rao truly lived as the great Buddha did. O benevolent Amitabha, have mercy. But yes, I'd like to see if anything is said now that we've dealt with Ninetales. Oh man, these old bones were all that's left of the real Busty Babe. Poor thing, left out here like that all this time. May she rest in peace. Yeah, I really wish there was something you could do. To my knowledge, though, you just have to leave her down there. A little bit ironic that there are foxes all outside of this temple, though. Oops. Okay. So we're back here at the city checkpoint. I've said in the past that there's something at the end of this river that we can't get to because of the current. But we can walk on water now. So we've got a tree that we can bloom. For an interesting 11 praise. We've got a clover that we can bloom for 5. And a chest with a stray bead. So now the city checkpoint is also complete. Alright. So we're missing one at the Gale Shrine. But I do want to get that one later. Probably around the same time as I'm going to go get this one that's in North Arashima Coast, which is the one that's in the trial. And we have 2 missing from Shinshu Field. I know where one is, because Tama has it, but we don't have the ability to get it from him yet. I'm not 100% sure where that last one is. So let's go to Shinshu Field. Oh wait, no, I think... Yeah. No, I think I know where the last 2 at Shinshu Field are, and we can't actually deal with them right now. The last 2 beads are going to be one from Tama, the fireworks man, and our friend the nameless man. Oh hey, there's a chest here that we never got. And the last one's going to be from the Nameless Man after we get his last vase, which we can't do anything about at this moment in time. He will not mess with us, or he will not make with the last vase until after we've dealt with almost everything up in the north. So I'm going to put back on this Thief's Glove, because we are done with our water walking shenanigans for the time being. We're going to go ahead and head up here. Very familiar looking sword. Amy, do you know where this hole leads to? You know, there was a foul smoke rising from Ninetails, which flew off to the northern lands. That's what's waiting for us on the other side of this tunnel. Anyway, what's up with that creepy lightning? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Spooky. The old curse zone, still waiting. Kamui. Brr. Is it cold here or what? How can anywhere be so darn cold? I know Kamui's in the northernmost part of Nippon, but come on. I don't remember it ever snowing this hard before. Listen, Amy, I'm gonna hunker down in this fur coat of yours. You try to find us some shelter from this nasty blizzard. Someplace like a nice warm hut. Uh-oh. Oops. Let's see. What about Galestorm? Ah! It's Galestorm for them. I believe these are... They're the Namahage. Okay, so most of the Namahage are Galestorm. For some reason I think the one that's similar to the Yellow Imp and the Bell Guardian, I believe he's called the Bucket Namahage. I believe that that one is... I believe the floor finisher for that one is going to be Cherry Bomb, actually. I think we have Evil Row. We have Ninetales. And the Tube Fox. Alright. Let's go back in here. Or, let's go in here, I should say. Brr. Look, fire! Fire! Guess we're not gonna freeze to death after all. Someone's here. What's your problem, Amy? I'm allowed to relax in front of the fire, ain't I? Yikes! You! You see that, Amy? I'm not talking about that silly mask. I mean his sword. That puppy's a bona fide masterpiece. And then we explode his room. Didn't really do much, did it? Looks like he means business. Nope. You stopped before I peed on you. He transforms into a wolf. Okay. Let's get that Eastern to steal something from him. There we go. He had quite a bit more health than I remember. Not bad, White One. I am Oki, warrior of the Oina tribe. Oina warrior Oki. You are obviously not of our tribe. And I can see that you are no mere wolf either. What name do you go by? This here is Amaterasu, the great savior of Nippon. But enough about that. Why'd you have to go attack us? What are you doing with that sword in the first place? Oh, I see you have a Pongol with you. Wait, is that Isun? I haven't seen you around in ages. Must be nice to be able to roam Nippon on the back of a wolf, huh? I heard you got tired of painting and ran from this land in disgust about a year ago. So why did you come back? Did you have second thoughts? Why you... I don't know who you two think you are, but you're nothing like the legendary Shiranui in the pint-sized warrior. Bah! Put a cork in it, will you? Why don't you start by telling us why you have that sword? This sword? I have this sword because the time to wield it has come. What? As you well know, Kamui is a harsh land covered in snow and ice. And the monsters that infest the region only make our life worse. Yet we, the Oina tribe, have managed to survive to this day. It is because the sacred Ezofuji mountains have watched over us. However, our mothers and protectors, our most sacred of mountains, have been taken over by those demons. Yes, I speak of the twin demons, Leku and Neku. They had been imprisoned at the twin summits of Ezofuji, but they suddenly broke free one day and began their deadly assault upon the land of Kamui. The snowstorms grew more intense, transforming Kamui into a frozen wasteland. Those demons are back? Many of our tribe have been killed by their relentless attacks. It was as if they roamed our land in search of something, but they mercilessly slaughtered all the Oina they came across. The good earth is losing its power and its soul. Without these gifts of the gods, Kamui will become uninhabitable. I must slay those wretched demons now, before it is too late. What about the villagers? They should be battling the cold that blasts down from the Ezofuji. After all, our village lies at their base. It is only a matter of time before Kamui becomes an icy tomb. An icy tomb? Then what are you doing out here with that guardian sword? Why'd you bring it out of the village? Did I not say the time to use the sword has come? You've heard of the prophecy of salvation, have you not? The wall of ice should shatter and open the way to the heavens when Kutone, the guardian sword, glows silver. It means that when this sword glows silver, ridding the village of this abominable blizzard will be child's play. The sword's gonna start glowing? Yes, but Kutone will not wait until it has tasted more monster blood. So I will continue slaying the foul beasts wherever they may be, until Kutone lights our way to victory. It appears the blizzard has lightened a bit. I know not when the demons will launch another terrible blizzard, but now would be your best chance to flee to the village. Wait a sec, Oki. I can't believe the chief let you take that sword. I mean, he tanned my hide once for just touching the darn thing. I already told you, the time to wield it has come. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens when Kutone, the guardian sword, glows silver. It means that when this sword glows silver, ridding the village of this abominable blizzard will be child's play. But Kutone will not wake till it has tasted more monster blood. So I will continue slaying the foul beasts wherever they may be until Kutone lights our way to victory. So, something really cool you can do with the Oina tribe. If you use bloom on them, they turn into their animal form. It's just a really neat detail. And also something fun about these snow mounds. Oh, does this one not do it? That one doesn't do it, never mind. And look who it is. It's Yoichi. Oh, it's you again, Poochie. Hey, aren't you? I knew it. You're that Master Bowman, the apple guy. What are you doing all the way out here in this nasty blizzard? Well, you see, I've come to realize something since setting off on my travels. It's my bow. It seems to bring about misfortune. So I decided to go far away where I couldn't cause any trouble. What do you know? I ended up all the way here in the north. Anyway, Poochie, why not have a bite to eat and relax a bit? Once more, we have to bother this man. Look, a tree. What the? Now my arrows bring on thunder? This can't be a coincidence. Doesn't seem like a curse either. This must be fate. This has to be a sign from the gods. It's my destiny to live and die with my arrows. All this time I've been saying I wanted to do big things, but I was really just traveling so I could have an easy life. Now I see there's no such thing as an easy path. Not when you devote yourself to mastering one thing. The gods have shown me my true path, the path of archery. So what are you gonna do now? The time's come for me to stop being so whimsical. My real journey starts here and now. We must have some kind of strange link between us. It's only when you two are around that the gods show their hand. I'll never forget both of you. If we ever meet again, let's share a few apples together. Farewell, my friends. The apple guy's gone. Boy, he sure was all fired up, even more so than usual. Maybe he's finally found his reason to live. If only all of us could do that. I just noticed we broke over 1,000,000 yen finally. Let's see. Yes, I know, there's the tree up there. Was there anything in this house? Not really. Alright, let's do a great divine intervention. Look at that. A lot prettier now. And we got the yellow demon scrolls. Got him. 11,000 yen just for 2 enemies. One more thing to look at over here. Got some foxes, of course. And look who it is. It's our friend Kokari. Is that you, doggy? Remember me? We played together back in Agata Forest. Kokari? Is that you? How'd you get all the way out here? I wanted to become a real man like Susano, so I told my dad I took my dad's fishing pole and set on an epic journey. You know, I like the river, but it's nothing like the vast sea. It makes me realize just how insignificant my life was. Wow, you're no longer that crybaby I met back in Agata Forest. Now that I think about it, you look more grown up too. You really think so? I've seen a lot of Nippon's great outdoors, but the vast icy sea of Kamui is far harsher environment than anywhere else. If I could prove myself equal to the harsh wilderness here, maybe I could become a real man like Susano. Why, look who we have here. I could smell you two a mile away. Ume, is that really you? Wow, just look at you. You've really become something. But you're still as ugly as ever. I see you've become stronger, but Kokari and I have too. We have traveled many roads and seen many things, but I suppose you may still best us in fishing or fighting. Hear that, Amy? He's still dishing out those half compliments of his. There he is again, getting back to the nature with his fishing pole, without line or bait to boot. Now I know why my dad cherished this pole. When I hold it in my hands, I can hear Mother Nature herself speak. Hey doggy, how about we do some fishing, just like old times? I want to show you what I can do now. Let's fish just a tiny bit. Maybe we'll get to one big fish that we haven't seen before, and then we'll call it. There we go. We got an oyster. Or a scallop. Something a little bigger. Nope, didn't get that one, but got that one instead. Oh, it's another scallop. Huh. Would have expected it to be bigger since it was a bigger shadow. That one looks a little larger. It's not moving around the same way either, so maybe it is something different. Is that a blowfish? Look how goofy it is. Oh, there's a big one. Not the biggest, but it is pretty large. Ah, squid. I think I actually had trouble finding these things before. Different little jingle for that one. There's some large ones. I think we can get a little bit bigger, but we'll get these. That's just another squid. I'm being teased. There we go. That one looks large. I am being teased. That's just another squid. Come on, give us something big. That's big. You can't tell me this one's not big. Come on. Ooh, this one's a fighter, too. What do we got here? Is this a supreme tuna? Is that what this one is? I was only a 2 power slash. I'd like to get a 3 one. It's a yellowtail. Oh, there's a big boy. Might actually just be a yellowtail again, but it did seem big. Yeah, it's just another yellowtail. It's okay, we got it quickly. There's a big one. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, this one's difficult. Oh, it's a marlin. We can catch and keep our own marlin this time. Won't have it taken from us by the other fishermen. Kinda wish it was a new one, but that's fine. This will fetch a pretty penny. I think this is actually the most expensive fish in the game, barring any special ones. Whew, look how big that thing is. Ba -bum -bum. Alright, that's a good note to finish that one on. Wow, I can't believe I caught one that big. Have I finally become a real man? No, I still have a way to go. Alright, so this chest. See, there's some of these. Yep, you can slice some of these, make fun little statues out of them. Kokari was hiding a stray bead at his house. Oh, wait. Actually, I think this is the dojo. It is. Alright, we'll come back and visit him later. Here, I thought that was Kokari's house. Alright. Chest hiding here. And we've got a lot of fish to feed to the animals up here in the north. Most of them are going to take fish. I think, can I get up here? No, we can't get up here, so there's no reward for doing anything up there. Alright, got some sheep here. And I think that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching if you were here. If you're seeing this on YouTube, thanks for watching as well. Please subscribe to my channel, Treek Fluff at YouTube. Subscribe to my Twitch as well. Watch me here. I try to stream every weekend, mostly on Saturdays. Treek Fluff right there as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye now. Bye-bye.